Hello and welcome to this short Moodle demonstration. In today's demonstration, I would like to take you through how blocks can be used within Moodle. So you may not be overly familiar with blocks on how they're used, but you'll certainly see them on your course when it's created up from the beginning. Essentially, blocks are kind of sections of information on the page that can display different types of content, and they can be tailored to your needs in many different ways. In the example we've got in front of me, we've got lots of different blocks already on the page. You can see that we've got a three-column layout of this Moodle page with blocks on the left, our main content in the middle, and then also blocks on the right. And just looking at some of the blocks that we've got on the page so far, we've got a latest news block, which allows us to add up-to-date news and information for learners. So every time they log in, this will be displayed prominently at the top with the latest topic. You can click on the news topic and find out information about what's going on. Just below that, we've actually got an embedded Twitter feed, and there is another video demonstration that demonstrates how you embed a Twitter feed. But it's a great way to signpost your learners to various different content, whether it be a particular people that you want to follow on Twitter, or whether it's particular hashtags or lists or favorites or various different methods. So it's a really great way to put different information, that social media world, onto your Moodle page. Just below that, we've got our administration and navigation blocks, which are generic on all of the pages, which is where you use your settings for altering your Moodle course. And we've got the accessibility block, which allows us to change some of the settings on the page to make it a bit easier, have like a screen filter, text-to-speech editor, and other functions there. And you'll see, because we've got editing turned on, we've got the add a block feature, which I'll come to in just a second. On the right hand side, we've actually got the course contents here, which will automatically read whatever we name the title of our topics and put that in the table of contents. So it gives you a quick instant access to the different topics on your page. So if you have got a lot of content on your Moodle page, there's a menu there that will make that a bit quicker for you. So learners don't have to keep clicking between all the different bits or scrolling up and down. And then just below that, we've got a calendar. Again, you can add different events to the calendar from various different methods and means. One of the most effective is when you set up quizzes and assignments, and this will show on the calendar for deadline dates and things like that. So it's a really kind of quick and easy way for learners to see their deadlines, and that's supported with the news features, quite effective on your Moodle page. And then just below that, we've also got the option to search forums. So you'll notice that in some of the other videos, we'll look at forums, how you can create that online discussion between learners. Well, this might give them instant access to particular topics for revision purposes when it comes to exams or assignments or things like that. They can keep going back and finding those key topics, those key questions that were asked at the time, without having to write everything down all the time. So there's a lot of flexibility there. And one of the best features on blocks is the ability to add custom blocks as well. So if we just have a quick look here at the blocks, there's a long list here of various different things. Some of them you'll find really useful, some of them you won't. But things like, Moodle Mobile, that's a great way to communicate, send emails and text messages to your learners. You can have online users, so you can actually see who's looking at your page in real time. We can have things like the quiz results to see, leaderboards and things like that if you wanted to do that. Things like RSS feeds, so these are news feeds from various websites, so it might be the BBC News website or a particular website. You can actually link in the news feed, so it's always updating like we've done with the Twitter feed, but with the main stories of the day. And there's a few others there. And further up the list here, we've got activities and comments and things like that. But one of the most important ones, I feel, is this HTML block, which is essentially just a blank box like the label function. So if we click that, it does its thing, it refreshes the page. And if we scroll down, you can see here on the left-hand side, we've just got a blank box that says new HTML box. If we click the edit pencil to go and edit that particular block, we just get the title and our WYSIWYG editor again. What you see is what you get. And this means that we can put any content in that block. So it can be a list of words, it can be pictures, it can be web links, it could be a YouTube video, it could be all sorts. So I'm actually going to put a video in there. So I'm going to go and search YouTube, and for a better demonstration of searching for videos, there is a separate video that discusses this. But I'm going to search for a blended learning video, and I'm going to search for that. And I really like this one here, so I'm going to select that, and I'm going to insert that, and then I'm going to click the Save Changes. Now, it might be that you want to insert a video into your page because it could be a course introduction. You could create your own video welcoming the students. It could be an animated video. It could be a video of last year's learners in competitions or events or things like that, just to make your page look that little bit more engaging and interesting. And we can see down here that I've got my blended learning video.
Today I'm going to be talking about blended learning environment and what is blended learning.
Now, I'm not entirely happy where that block is, so I'm just going to move it by using the drag and drop, because I actually want this to be somewhere near the top. So I'm going to have it above my Twitter feed, but below my news page. But blocks just allow you to kind of provide a whole range of other content and navigation features and information sources that you don't want to put on that main feed with all your content. Thanks for watching the demonstration.